Buffett's company under threat. Because the market value of Bitcoin already surpassed Tesla. Next up is Berkshire Hathaway. This wave of Bitcoin's rise. Long-term holders are laughing and laughing. Binance liquidity surges. The rainbow picture tells everyone. It has reached the range where you can consider buying. It seems like it's really the early stages of being a cow now. BlackRock Bitcoin Spot ETF goes up, down, and down. What kind of tricks is DTCC playing? The two parties in the United States have been arguing for a long time. This time it was surprisingly consistent. Targeting Meta. Ledger comes out again. Online wallet recovery function. Will anyone pay for it? Change the world with cryptocurrencies. Get our wealth password. Let's become rich together.
29 from us. 4th anniversary live broadcast. 4 days left. Let's look at the data. Bitcoin has been soaring recently. Last week, if you lie down and do nothing, your assets increase by 30%. Take a look. Where's the reasoning here? Bitcoin's current market capitalization has reached $675 billion, so the current market value of Bitcoin already surpassed Tesla, came to a world's largest market capitalization, the position of the 11th largest asset, and Tesla's value devalued by 13% in the past month. Bitcoin appreciates 30%. I have to sigh with emotion. Changes in financial markets. It's really unpredictable. Bitcoin's strong performance led Berkshire Hathaway also became a target of attacks. Although Buffett said in 2018, just keep insisting, Bitcoin is rat poison squared. But today's valuation of Berkshire Hathaway's companies already being slowly approached by Bitcoin. It seems that even the stock god Buffett, there is no way to resist this boom in illegal finance. Financial markets are no longer the world of traditional assets. Then the future. What kind of asset is it? Will it gain the upper hand even more? Say something that no one wants to hear. We really just have to wait and see. As Bitcoin moves higher with this wave, a large part of the supply has returned from loss to profit. Profit as a percentage of supply is a surge of 4.7 million Bitcoins, equivalent to 24% of the total circulation. These short and medium-term holders, what is its base cost? Between $27,000 $35,000. Therefore, the selling pressure within this range, probably not peak anymore. 81% of current supply, now in a profitable state, but 29.6%. Long-term coin hoarder, still at a loss. For long-term currency hoarding groups, the recent rally doesn't seem to affect them. The enthusiasm of collecting coins, their total holdings, already a breakthrough, 14.899 million Bitcoins. This has been a record. Long-term currency hoarding reaches record high, so it can be seen. How can the currency price rise? It will not affect the long-term currency hoarding party. The state of resilience for hoarding Bitcoin. Look at a set of data from CoinGecko. In the third quarter of 2023, crypto industry report, Express, centralized exchange trading volume, fell 20.1% during the period. Mainly the market capitalization of the stability rate is also declining sharply, as fell by $2.26 billion. Boost dropped the most by 45.3%, down $1.87 billion. The report also emphasized notable changes in market capitalization rankings. In the third quarter, Solana went from 10 to 7. Trust has also improved, increased from 23 to 19. In comparison, Litecoin went from 9, dropped to 14th place, as dropped from 18 to 27. Good, please like it. We're here to help you sort it out. Cryptocurrency news you must follow. We wish all friends who give us thumb up. Never miss a round. Rising prices. You won't miss every wave. Opportunity to buy at the bottom. We talked about it earlier. This round of technical improvements, after it directly broke through $32,000, a new wave of breakthroughs achieved. It can be said that technically, the bull market has really begun. Maybe everyone doesn't know clearly. How significant is this rise? It broke through the shock box that lasted for half a year, and the amount can be released. Also very beautiful. If a black swan event does not occur, at present, it is difficult for the currency price to return. That is a round number of $30,000, and we have reported it to you before. When currency prices rise, BS spot trading volume occupies 50% of total transaction volume, and today the market happened again. cryptocurrency liquidity begins to increase. Binance's performance is the most obvious. What does it mean? Hot money is coming in.
Token Insight Data Chart Display. Spot Bitcoin ETF. The impact of related news. Bitcoin price. It started to rise in the early morning of the 24th Beijing time. Binance BTC USDT. Trading pair liquidity. Increased last night and this morning. The total amount of buy orders + sell orders twice within 1 hour. Breaking through $100 million. From 23 o'clock on October 23 to 0 点 on October 24. Binance BTC USDT trading pair. Total amount of buy and sell orders. Over $114 million, compared to $17.7 million 2 hours ago. Increased by 5.5 times. 2 hours later. Total Bitcoin buy and sell orders on Binance. Over $100 million again. At present, the one with the highest market share. 2 Bitcoin trading pairs. All from Binance. They are BTC USDT and BTC Dust. Other mainstream exchanges. On the rise in Bitcoin prices. There is no liquidity. Significantly increased cases.
Increased liquidity means hot money in the market, beginning to pour into the encryption track. New funds are coming. This is a good thing. As long as someone comes in, the currency price will continue to rise, and there will be an expected value. Support our currency. The increase will be greater. And we observe Bitcoin as an important indicator rainbow chart. In our previous weekly reviews, rainbow images are used many times. Let's take a look. Bitcoin's blue range from October 13th, starting to climb to the top position, and from the special sale, entering the range where you are considering buying. If you go up a little bit, it is time to hoard coins. The rainbow picture tells us directly. Already up now. Bitcoin's bottom position started to climb up slowly. Then culminated with the present moment, Binance's liquidity enhancement, and expectations for future earnings, getting closer day by day. We can almost conclude, now it has needed to, at least the cows are out. Rise in the past few days. I found a circle of friends. There is a joking saying, it is Jiang Zi and Wang Feng's divorce. Maybe it is what drove this time. Bitcoin rises. Metaphysical reasons. Everyone took a guess. Look at every time Wang Feng gets divorced. He left her 3 times. All 3 times were the lowest point in the market. This is the beginning of a bull market, and Jiang Zi is divorced. Read Jiang Zi's name backwards. It just keeps rising, and put the names of 2 people. If connected, it just keeps going up like crazy. So this is fucking metaphysics. Let's get back to the point. BlackRock's recent Bitcoin. The popularity of spot ETFs. It's already very high. Fry it until it can't be hotter. This round of push, it was almost driven by its news. The community was cheering. Just wait and see when the SEC press the switch to say I passed. There may be another explosion. But an unexpected incident occurred. BlackRock's Bitcoin spot ETF, concentrated securities in the United States. The custody and clearing company is called DACI. It's on the listing. It's up and down and up again. The situation is full of twists and turns. Originally last night, it has been removed by DACI, causing Bitcoin to. There was a sharp decline. As a result, it was added again this morning. Bitcoin quotes, ushering in a slight reversal again.
According to data from DTCC official website, IBTC is back on the shelves again. But in the create redemption option. From the earliest Y to N. Regarding the repeated listing and delisting of IBTC, we can't confirm yet. Behind this series of operations, what's the reason? But there are already people in the community. Conspiracy theories about market manipulation. Or behind the SEC. Speculations related to pressure. After being taken off the shelves last night. Bloomberg ETF analyst James Seifert posted a post to speculate that is the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission SEC stopped BlackRock's behavior, and crypto industry expert Gabor Gurbax questioned BlackRock's behavior.
I've been thinking we should approve one for the last 5 years. So the logic for why we haven't has always mystified me.
6 Dove. Don't you understand what a Bitcoin spot is? This is obviously a poor excuse. What we don't understand is, BlackRock is spot, way up and down and up again. The negative side of this wave of news. We can see that Bitcoin lost $34,000 at that time. The entire network was liquidated to us for $176 million in 24 hours. It is more severe than the wave of fake news. Bitcoin liquidated $114 million. Ethereum's position exploded at $55.19 million. The gap between long and short positions, although not big, but Bitcoin withstood this wave of saucy operations. Current currency price still recovered around $34,000, so although Bitcoin has risen, but the market's risk aversion still exists. We want to see. Powell also recently published more hawkish remarks, says as inflation remains high, maybe at high interest rates continue for a period of time. Don't even think about interest rate cuts. Maybe there will be another interest rate hike at the end of the year. While the U.S. stock market affecting the trend of Bitcoin again, and news from the Federal Reserve, will it affect again investment confidence in the crypto track? Let us see how the market changes.
Accused of endangering the health of young people. Meta takes over Binance. 2 political parties in the United States. New spearhead. In order to protect your private key, ledger. But it breaks my heart. Forcibly add drama. Will it ruin your own brand? That's hard to say.
Let's take a look. Meta's recent troubles. There's a lot of trouble. I don't know what Shell has been recently. Are you feeling very confused? It's owned by Meta. Everyone can use Facebook, Instagram. This is a social track. King-level products. But Meta's recent days. But it is not easy. What is the reason? Democrats and Republicans agree. Meta's social products, for teenagers and children, will produce adverse factors and effects, so we filed a lawsuit against Meta. It's been so many years. The 2 parties are each other's throats. The only consensus reached, just to engage in Meta. I think there is something wrong with Meta. Our Metaverse track, independently supported canoe. Can it withstand the pressure from both parties?
By 33 attorneys general. Bipartisan coalition. A joint federal lawsuit was filed Tuesday. Allegations against Facebook's parent company, deliberately in its family of applications, implement addictive features. These features are beneficial to children's mental health, adversely affect, and lead to problems such as eating disorders in teenagers. At the same time, Democratic Attorney General Letitia James, Republican Attorney General of Tennessee, Jonathan Schimetti et al., 9 attorneys general, also filed lawsuits against Meta in their respective states.
In the summer of 2021, a number of state attorneys general were focusing on what we saw as declining youth mental health and a connection to social media platforms. They were addictive. They took people down dark holes, and we thought there could be a connection here. After the Frances Haugen whistleblowing testimony, the document she released, our work accelerated. And for the last 2 years, intensively, collaboratively, we've put together this complaint. We see a real problem. Meta has lied to people. They've been deceiving people about their platform. They've been marketing to people under 13.
In the Web3 track, when things just started, if we can't tell when things are true, there is a trick I can tell you. Any centralized company, centralized organization, centralized government perceives things. We have no brains to support it. That's for sure. Let us take a look at the reasons for the accusation. Is it affecting teenagers eating and sleeping? A once game company. Should we also file a lawsuit? Will Meta company break the law? Or will he be dangerous to teenagers? I think it requires many aspects of assessment, and Meta company has always been operating legally. You can definitely ask administrative level problem solving solutions. Why do we have to resort to litigation? Don't understand at all. Anyway, as long as Meta is still called the Metaverse, it also supports one of our concepts. We have to support it. Let's take a look. Ledger on the cold wallet track, as the most popular on the market now. The biggest sales, one of the cold wallet providers. The reputation has always been good. But in May this year, he announced to launch the recovery function of mnemonic words. This statement, but it aroused doubts in the market. Everyone thinks that this wave of ledger operations, not only is it not user-friendly, manage your own assets, and everyone is worried. Does this mean my private key will be in your hands? There is also a risk of leakage. At that time, when the ledger faced doubts, it means to say, I will cancel this feature. But what you didn't expect is that recently, the ledger has come out to be a monster again, so that we found a kind for everyone solution to restore wallet mnemonic phrase. Let's take a look.
Ledger announces launch. Powered by CoinCover. Wallet recovery solution Ledger Recover. Ledger Recover is a paid, optional subscription wallet recovery service, suitable for those who want safe backup. Users whose secret recovery phrase. Ledger said. Ledger Recover is not an automatically subscribed service. If you need to subscribe, users must pay a subscription fee and approve the creation of backups on Ledger Nano X. This feature is now available. Launched for all Ledger Nano X users. Ledger Nano is a hardware wallet. Can save your private key offline. May this year. Ledger prepares to launch mnemonic recovery function. Polygon Chief Security Officer Mudit Gupta and Binance CEO CZ questioned. The market immediately criticized Ledger's idea.
In fact, solving the problem of users, the trouble of managing private keys, the embarrassment of losing your private key, is the cold wallet that solves this problem. But there are many solutions. For example, like Ledger said, you entrust your private key to me. I'll help you protect your private key, and you have to pay me. How many people would be willing to use this extra money to pay to manage your own private key? And after I pay the fee, suppose you're visited by a hacker as a ledger. You're affected by asset security. Are you able to pay me in full all cryptocurrency assets? If you can pay in full, no problem. This is for users, so the big problem. If you are unable to pay in full, if you want to charge users again, and I'm still facing, if the private key is at risk of being exposed, I think this is really superfluous. How will the market react to this wave of ledger operations? What kind of reaction? We will continue to pay attention to you later. Let us take a look at Express in crypto space.
Payment giant MasterCard. Exploring with MetaMask. Work with wallet companies like Ledger. MasterCard noted in the presentation. Having a payment card helps wallet providers increase the number of active users and build loyalty and other revenue streams. At the same time, it gives cardholders the opportunity to, in a frictionless way, use their cryptocurrency balance. OpenSea announced. Launched for NFT developers. Solidity open source repository Shipyard. Shipyard combines multiple NFT libraries and implementations for building various types of NFT projects. Provide resources for developers. Dynamic on-chain metadata. Seamlessly transferable NFTs for implementing Seaport. Improved proposed encoder and decoder. U.S. Department of Justice said in a filing Tuesday, after prosecutors completed their case presentation this week. Sam Bankman-Fried's defense team. 6 potential witnesses may be called. U.S. Department of Justice documents did not disclose any names of potential defense witnesses. It is unclear whether SBF will testify. Modular blockchain network Celestia announcing the establishment of Liechtenstein-based nonprofit organization Celestia Foundation. The foundation aims to bootstrapping the Celestia ecosystem and uphold its values. Coinbase submit to the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, accused in June of failing to register as a stock exchange. Briefing on responses from brokers and clearing agencies. Coinbase said. SEC charges beyond jurisdiction.
Let me tell you something today. Trivia about Bitcoin. Everybody knows. Musk sent Dogecoin to the moon. There is a moon landing program. What many people don't know is that Bitcoin has also been to space. In 2016, Bitcoin mining companies, called Genesis Mining, his team released, with Bitcoin, 3 printed model of a balloon, and there's another one inside. Bitcoin Cold Wallet. This is a weather balloon, and the balloon rises too. At an altitude of 20 kilometers, when approaching the space area, company moves to Bitcoin cold wallet. Bitcoin sent, and the transaction was successful. This means Bitcoin in space for the first time. Left a mark. That is all for today. If you find our channel interesting, welcome to give us thumb up and forward, or make comments, and join our member exclusive group. On the 29th of this month, there is a live broadcast at 8 o'clock. It is our 4th anniversary celebration. Welcome to come and participate in the grand event together. We are here with you in the bull market. Don't be too proud. We will also become rich with you. See you tomorrow.